Zorlai's 102-pound journey, the day everything changed. They told her she was too old to start over, too heavy to dream again, too broken to love again. But when Zorlai's bathroom scale blinked 302.4, she didn't just see her weight. She saw every year she had given up on herself. That number wasn't just pounds, it was pain. And that morning, as her 16-year-old twin daughters laughed in the kitchen, she decided, I'm not dying like this. I'm becoming her, the woman God meant me to be. The breaking point. Zorlai used to be the life of the room. Now she avoided mirrors, cameras, even friends. She wore oversized sweaters and smiled politely, but inside she was fading. Her daughters, Tiana and Talia, were growing up fast, and she didn't want them to think settling for unhappiness was normal. One night, after another long scroll through social media filled with highlight reels of other people's lives, Zorlai whispered a prayer. God, I don't know where to start, but if you give me the strength, I'll start tonight. The first step. The next morning, Zorlai wrote in her journal 3 simple words: discipline, faith, me. She didn't join a gym. She didn't start a fancy diet. She just walked. 10 minutes the first day, 15 the next. She started drinking water, reading 1 chapter of Proverbs a night, and saying no to the things that used to numb her pain. Late night snacks, gossip, and excuses. And for the first time in years, her daughter saw her try, and that changed everything. The temptation and the stranger. 3 months later, she was down 27 pounds. Her face looked different, her laugh came back, but life, as always, tested her. At the grocery store, she ran into an old classmate, Darren, a divorced man who still remembered her as the girl with the best smile in high school. They talked, they laughed, and when he said, "You look good, Zorlai," her heart skipped. But she wasn't ready for love. Not yet. She went home that night and told herself, love can wait, but my healing can't. She walked another 2 miles, tears streaming down her face, not from sadness, but strength. The mirror moment. 6 months in, 61 pounds gone. Zorlai stood in front of the mirror one morning and saw herself. Not perfect, but powerful. Her twins started joining her workouts, turning their living room into their gym. She started journaling online, posting her progress, sharing her food, her fast, her failures, all of it. And women started messaging her. I feel like you're talking about me. I wish I had your discipline. I just need someone to believe in me. And that's when Zorlai realized maybe her pain was never meant to destroy her. Maybe it was meant to build others. The transformation and invitation. Now, 102 pounds lighter, in body and in spirit, Zorlai walks with confidence. She forgave her past. She fell in love with her future. And when Darren reached out again, this time to invite her to a 5K charity run, she smiled and said, only if you could keep up. But here's the real story. Zorlai didn't do it alone. She did it with accountability, with sisters who reminded her she was chosen, loved, and capable. That's why she joined the Sisterhood Accountability Group. And that's why you should too. Call to action. If you've been feeling stuck like Zorlai once did, if you've been walking for the perfect time to start, this is it. You don't have to do it alone. Join us inside the Sisterhood Accountability Group, where women like Zorlai turn discipline into destiny, because your story isn't over. It's just the beginning. Okay, I wasn't ready for that ending. I told ChatGPT that I wanted a story because I need to make a 6-minute video for YouTube. And I told them I wanted to be a weight loss journey. I told the name Zorlai. I said I wanted 16-year-old twin daughters, and I said to have climaxes in it, and I said to have invitation to Mieka versus Nikki, sisterhood accountability community, which I will pin in the comment below. It's also a link in the bio. Then I said, okay, now make the story again, but with the different ending. So I'm going to read that one. Okay. Zorlai's 102-pound journey, when the weight came back. At first, it looked like a miracle. She lost 102 pounds, smiled again, even started dating Darren. Everyone called her an inspiration, but no one knew what was happening behind her closed doors, because sometimes the hardest battles start after you win. This is Zorlai's story, and it doesn't end the way you think. This is my first time reading the stories, these two stories. The beginning of hope. Zorlai was tired of being 302 pounds, tired of starting over, tired of pretending she didn't care. She had 16-year-old twin daughters watching her fade, and she didn't want to be their future. She didn't want that to be her future. So she started walking just 10 minutes a day. That 10 minutes became 30. That 30 became her space. The weight came off, slowly but surely. She smiled more, slept better, and prayed harder. Her confidence returned, and after the first time in a long time, Zorlai believed she was becoming the woman she was meant to be. The man who noticed. I like that. I mean, you know, I'm a single woman, so I like the man in the story. I didn't ask for that. Okay. Then came Darren. Tall, check. Polite, familiar. The old classmate who used to walk her home in high school. He said all the right things. You're glowing. You're really doing it. I always knew you were different. Zorlai wasn't used to being seen like that, so when he texted, she smiled. I'd be smiling too. When he called, she answered. And when he said, "You're beautiful," she believed him. Oh. I had a client this week. Okay, pause the story. I had a client this week, and her man calls her sexy and says, "You look sexy, you're sexy." And she's like, "Stop saying that." She doesn't allow him to compliment her because she don't feel like that and she don't agree with him. I was like, what? You need to let him call you sexy because he thinks you're sexy. Let people compliment you, okay? Accept them because you don't see what's through their eyes. Okay. You're beautiful. She believed him. But something deep inside whispered, "Don't lose yourself again." She didn't listen. The storm she didn't expect. The relationship started out sweet. Walks, smoothies, late night talks. Then came small changes. He questioned her workouts. He'd tease her when she said no to junk food. He'd say, "You're obsessed with this health thing." Zorlai started skipping gym days. Just to spend more time with him. At first, she told herself it was balance, but deep down, it was fear. Fear of losing love just when she finally found it. Oh, this is so relatable, even though I don't have a man. And I'm not talking to a man. Okay. The storm she didn't expect. The relationship started out sweet. Oops. Okay, the break. Okay. It happened on a Thursday. He didn't answer her text. Didn't call back. I'm getting upset. I've been there. Didn't explain, just gone. Ghosted. I added ghosted. Zorlai stood in her kitchen staring at her phone. Oh my gosh. Are they reading my phone? 27 unanswered messages. I am mad. I am very mad right now. Oh, I didn't even write the story all the way. I didn't even talk about this. This is crazy. I can relate. Embarrassing, but I can relate. I'm feeling her pain. And the only thing she wanted was food. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. The silence felt heavier than the 102 pounds she lost. And that night she gave in. Not because she was hungry, but because her heart was. The backslide. Days turned into weeks. Drive-through dinners replaced meal preps. Oh, the treadmill collected dust. And the mirror became her enemy again. She told herself, I'll start Monday, then another Monday, then another. Oh my gosh. I know some of y'all can relate to this. The scale climbed. Oh my gosh. I know you could go. I know for sure you could relate to this. The scale climbed 25 pounds, 47, 62. Clothes tightened. Comments changed. Oh, I'm feeling pain. I'm feeling pain. I got goosebumps. It might be cold in here. The you got this turned into what happened. Zorlai stopped filming her journey. Oh my gosh, that's me. I will disappear for 2 months and gain back 20 pounds. Stop posting, stop believing. The lesson and the invitation. This is the part to come to our group, which I'm not playing. I'm not joking. Mieka versus Nikki. I love how they worked this in. The lesson and invitation. She didn't pass away. She didn't give up completely, but she did learn something powerful. Losing weight doesn't fix what's broken inside. Accountability does. Community does. Like-minded. Mieka, I'm Mieka. Nikki's my partner. You'll see us live every Sunday at 9:30 a.m. God willing, Central Standard Time. We're your community and everybody else in the community as well. It's not just us. There's a few of us. Okay. Let me read that again. Losing weight doesn't fix what's broken inside. Accountability does. Not really. Therapy does, but hey, let's just go with the flow, okay? I didn't write this. Community does. Community does help because a lot of us, I can relate to Zorlai so much. Okay. Sisterhood does. Yes. People that care and could relate, feel empathy. That's why she joined the Sisterhood Accountability Group. Good job. Because this time she wasn't chasing approval, she was chasing peace. Yes. Our community, this is an advertisement. I didn't know it. Our community is non-judgmental, peaceful. We are God-fearing women. We are Muslim, but everybody's welcome, no matter what. As long as you're kind, nice, and are supportive, you're welcome to our Sisterhood Accountability community. She was chasing peace. If you're watching this and you feel like Zorlai, like you've gained back more than pounds, join us. The scale can go up and down, but when you have sisters beside you, you never fall alone. You never fall alone. Oh! Good job, ChatGPT. I love that. Now I'm going to upload this, and I got to get points because this channel is Mieka versus Nikki. And in our accountability group community, we get points for doing things we need to do because a lot of us, like Zorlai, balloon up our weight, waste our time scrolling. She was scrolling too. And some of us, like me, be texting these dudes that don't want us and ghost us and lose focus and go feel crier. It's Saturday night. I'm here in this house by myself. I am not crying. I'm about to get points. Points, okay? So thanks for watching to the end. If you made it to the end, let me know if you can relate to anything in the story. And yeah, bye.